On tonight's edition of Newswatch 18, ISU Foundation President resigned earlier today. We have the details.
The annual Iowa State blood drive began at the Memorial Union today.
And all of your NCAA tournament plays and details.
We have rain tonight. Is that going to stick around for the rest of the week? Find out when we return. Stay tuned. You're watching Newswatch 18.
Studio B, this is Newswatch 18.
Milwaukee.
Newswatch 18 starts now.
Good evening and welcome back to campus from spring break to the March 19th edition of Newswatch 18. I'm Chrissy Maya.
And I'm Kate Hurley.
Earlier today, another top-ranking official at Iowa State University announced that they were resigning. ISU Foundation President Dan Saftig stepped down earlier today after 9 years at Iowa State. In his presidency, Saftig raised over $1 billion for the university. The search for a new president began immediately. However, don't expect the process to be rushed. Business Dean Lab Hira will take over for Saftig until a replacement president is selected. Saftig is the second top executive at Iowa State to resign in the past month, following the resignation of ISU Provost Elizabeth Hoffman.
Starting today, a week-long blood drive kicked off in the Great Hall of the Memorial Union. So far, about 15% of all donors have given blood. The blood drive is an annual tradition at Iowa State and benefits area blood banks, including the Blood Center of Iowa, the Southeast Iowa Blood Center, and the American Red Cross. Each year, Iowa State students from all parts of campus come together to give blood or help out by volunteering their time. If you would like to participate, the blood drive will continue until Thursday from 10 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon.
For the first time in 5 years, the average student debt for Iowa State graduates is under $30,000. A nice surprise for students, as budget cuts have reduced ISU's supplemental grant funds by $450,000. Iowa State's financial aid department hopes to pick up the slack by generating student awareness and getting the word out about available scholarships.
A new report by the Iowa Policy Project reveals colleges in Iowa have received less money from the government in the past 10 years. State funds for ISU, UNI, and the U of I decreased by 40% from the year 2000 to 2011. As a result, state tuition and fees have increased by 75%. A shift has occurred from the government paying the most to students and parents paying the majority. Many critics worry that Governor Branstad's new goals of creating 200,000 new jobs and increasing Iowa residents' income by 25% will be hard to meet if schools are not sufficiently funded.
The list is out, and U.S. News & World Report magazine ranked Iowa State's Biological and Agricultural Engineering graduate program as 5th in the nation. The magazine publishes an edition every year recognizing the best graduate schools in the United States. The rankings U.S. News & World Report provide are authoritative factors parents and prospective students worldwide consider. ISU engineering schools together are ranked 43rd within the top 100 schools and 25th among public schools. Veterinary medicine is ranked 17th and analytical chemistry is 14th.
Spring break is over, and with a month and a half left before summer, it's time to register for classes. Registration opened today for grad students, and seniors registration begins tomorrow. Registration will be for classes for this summer and next fall. Students are encouraged to meet with their academic advisors before registering. For a list of classes being held and to plan out your schedule, go to the Schedule Planner link on the Iowa State website.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, look no further than the M Shop in the Iowa State Memorial Union. Tomorrow night is open mic night at the M Shop. Interested participants can sign up for a slot starting at 7 p.m. Performances begin at 8. Wednesday, Iowa State's own comedy improv group, Grandma Mojo's Moonshine Revival, will perform. The cost for the show is $1. The doors open at 9:30 with the show starting at 10. Thursday and Friday night brings live music to the M Shop. Johnny Corndog and Mansions on the Moon will be performing. Students can buy tickets at the door or before the show at the M Shop ticket office. So, Aaron, after the Cyclones lost, what's coming up next?
You know, Willie stay or Willie go? That's what the Cyclone fans are asking about. Sophomore Royce White, I'll have all the details on that, as well as NCAA tournament news. Stay tuned. You're watching Newswatch 18. Welcome back. The Iowa State women's basketball team came to an end Saturday evening. To the 10th seed, the Cyclones fell to 7th seed Green Bay, 71-57. Iowa State had no answer for Green Bay's outside shooting. The Phoenix shot 50% from behind the arc in the first half. Cyclones made a late run at the 8-minute mark in the second half when they cut the deficit to 10, but they were unable to get any closer. Sophomore Holly Christopherson did lead the Cyclones with 12 points, and Chelsea Poppins and Lauren Mansfield each had 11 apiece. Green Bay advances to do battle with number 2 seed Kentucky, and tip-off for that one's about 8:30 over in Hilton. The Iowa State men also saw their season come to an end Saturday night, falling to the number 1 overall seed Kentucky down in Louisville. Iowa State trailed by 11 at the break, but came out with a 15-4 run to get the game tied at 42. However, Kentucky showed why they were the number 1 overall seed. They went on a 22-4 run of their own. Iowa State had a season-low night from behind the arc, only converting 3 3-point attempts, while on the other hand, Kentucky shot lights out, going 10 for 20 from deep. Cyclones finished their season at 23-11. And immediately after the loss Saturday, Cyclone fans all wanted to know whether Royce White would stay for his junior season in Ames or try his luck at the NBA. White made a name for himself this season by being the only player in the nation to lead his team in all 5 significant categories. He also impressed many tournament players with his behind-the-back passes and highlight dunks. White wasn't sure what he would do next season, but he said he would talk to Fred Hoiberg about what the best interest is for him. Finally, before the weekend, the NCAA tournament had 64 teams vying for a national championship. Now the field's down to the Sweet 16. All 4 number 1 seeds advanced for the first time since 2009, but the 2 seeds weren't so lucky. 2 15 seeds made it to the round of 32 for the first time ever. Lehigh took down Duke, and Norfolk State took Big 12 champion Missouri out. Half the teams remaining in the field are from the Big 10 or the state of Ohio, and the highest remaining seed is Ohio University. They're a number 13 seed. Games get back underway Thursday night with Wisconsin battling Syracuse on CBS. And that's all I've got for sports this evening. Now, Zach, it was a little rainy out there earlier. Is that going to stick around?
Yeah, we had some heavy rain move through the metro here, but well, I'll let you know how much longer that can last and how much we can see. You're watching Newswatch 18. And welcome back to Newswatch 18. I am meteorologist Zach Sharp filling in for Nathan Gogo tonight. Tonight we saw some rain move through. There is a slight chance for severe weather, but that chance has diminished now since we saw those rain showers cool down our atmosphere. The rest of the week we can see those rain showers stick through Friday, and our cooler temps will be ahead due to that rain. Currently outside the studio right now is 72 degrees with a sun was out earlier with some light rain with a calm wind right now. Taking a look at your day planner tonight, you can expect a 64-degree temperature with some rain showers at midnight with a south wind of 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow at 8 a.m. when you wake up, it will also be raining with a temperature of 59 degrees with a south wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour. And for your walk home from school tomorrow, you can also expect those rain showers to stick around with a temperature of a high of 62 with a southeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour. So those winds will calm down tomorrow afternoon. Taking a look at your regional outlook for this afternoon and the evening, you can see we have those rain showers chances. This cold front is moving from the west through the east, and the low pressure is bringing that along with it. And there is that very slight chance of severe weather. Our main risk are damaging winds and large hail. Taking a look at tonight, you can expect those rain showers to continue with a temperature of 59 degrees with a south wind of 15 to 28 miles per hour. Taking a look at tomorrow, you can expect those rain showers to stick around, sort of boring pattern with all this rain, with a southeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour with a temperature of 68 degrees. And taking a look at your extended outlook, on Wednesday we'll hit a high of 71 with rain showers with a overnight low of 54. On Thursday, our temperatures will be a slight cooler with a rain shower with a low of 49. On Friday, this is not correct anymore. The National Weather Service has inserted rain on Friday as well with a high of 67 with an overnight low of 47. On Saturday, no more rain, but just clouds with a high of 65. That's all I got. Now back to the desk.
Before break, the winners of the second So You Think You Can Cook competition were announced. Kristen McCartney, Emily Weimer, and Lu Mang Jin of the Vitality team won $500. Second place winners received $300, and third place was given $200. The Soy Foods Council sponsored the event and will introduce the recipes to farmers around the United States. The winning recipes will also be incorporated into the ISU dining menu.
If you have the post-spring break blues and are looking for something to do this weekend, look no further than Stevens Auditorium. Southern alternative rock band Need to Breathe will be performing this Saturday night in Ames, and tickets are still on sale through Ticketmaster and in the box office. The show is sponsored by the Student Union Board. Check out the group's website this weekend to see how you could score free tickets.
So, Aaron, what's next after the NCAA tournament?
You know, the basketball season is over for Iowa State, but luckily spring ball gets underway tomorrow for the football team. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens there with the quarterback situation. Jared Barnett coming back, Steele Jance, and you got to remember we still have Jerome Tiller on the sidelines for Iowa State, so it's going to be really interesting to see who Paul Rhodes picks. And we got ways to figure that out. We got the spring game coming up, Visha weekend, so that'll be the first time fans really get to see what quarterback will be playing for the Cyclones this year. It's going to be really interesting. Tough break for the Cyclone basketball team, but a lot of future ahead.
Can't wait.
And that's all we have for this edition of Newswatch.
Join us tomorrow at 8 for more news, weather, and sports. Have a great night.